Welcome to News Today with Universal Parks News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for June 26th, 2020. Universal Orlando Resort has begun to email annual pass holders with an important update regarding monthly payment plans, or as they call it, flex pay. Quote, "Dear pass holder, thank you for your patience as we work through the important details related to our temporary closure and the impact to your annual or seasonal pass. As a reminder, your flex pay monthly payments were postponed on March 25th, 2020. Beginning on June 25th, 2020, monthly payments will resume on your regularly scheduled payment date, starting with your first postponed payment. Payments will continue until the end of your original pass term. No more than one payment per month will be collected unless your account has a past due balance. If you're in the initial 12 months of your flex pay contract, payments will be collected until all 12 months are fulfilled as part of your initial term. At the end of your initial term and pursuant to your flex pay contract, your pass will renew on a month-to-month basis until you cancel. If you have already fulfilled your initial term and are currently month-to-month, we will continue to collect payments at the monthly rate set forth in the renewal rate notice sent in accordance with your flex pay contract until you cancel. Your regularly scheduled payment date will remain the same. All annual and seasonal passes have automatically been extended by the number of days our theme parks were closed. If you're in the initial 12 months of your flex pay contract, your pass expiration date has been extended by 3 months, and your regularly scheduled payment date will remain the same. We will send a renewal notice with your new monthly rate in accordance with your flex pay contract. Passes enrolled during a month's free promotion will have the 3 months pass extension commence on the expiration of your extended term. No further action is required from you. You may view your new expiration date in your wallet on the Universal Orlando Resort app or by calling 1-866-PASS-FOR-FUN. We value our UOAP family and are excited to welcome you back to Universal Orlando Resort. Note, if you decide to cancel once notice of cancellation is provided to Universal, please allow up to 15 days for processing the cancellation. Unless and until you cancel your pass will continue on a month-to-month basis, and the credit card you supplied will be charged accordingly. Additional restrictions apply. If you do not wish to automatically renew your pass, you may cancel your pass by contacting pass holder services in writing. Just weeks after fully reopening, Universal Orlando Resort has laid off an undisclosed number of employees in their Parks and Resorts department. The parks remain under limited capacity, and with the exception of Volcano Bay, which has reached capacity regularly over the past few weekends, Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure have experienced low crowds as the theme park industry in central Orlando struggles to recover in the aftermath of the pandemic. It's unknown how many employees were laid off, and Universal is offering affected employees severance packages. Universal Orlando Resort opted to keep many of its team members employed at a 20% pay reduction throughout the closures in lieu of mass furloughs. In May, it furloughed its part-time team members due to the ongoing closures. The horror makeup show has returned to Universal Studios Florida. The fan favorite look at how the horror is made is once again performing several times daily at the park, albeit with a modified show given the current pandemic. To see all the changes, both necessary and hilarious, you can watch the full video right here on our YouTube channel. Life finds a way, and so does the constant construction on the Jurassic Park Velocicoaster at Universal's Islands of Adventure. As the coaster continues to go vertical with steep inclines and plummeting drops, we're only growing more excited to get a chance to ride the completed, yet still unannounced attraction. Right on the edge of Toon Lagoon is the latest of the construction, including the assembly of pieces of track and the building for the load and unload areas and a rumored show scene. You can get a clear view of it from the other side of the lagoon. As we head along the edge of the lagoon, we could spot more work occurring in front of the Jurassic Park Discovery Center, with only the cranes used by the construction crew obscuring the view for the moment. As we moved into the Jurassic Park section of the park, we spotted some interesting rock work added. The rock work looms right over the barrier and seems to have an interesting shape to it. Maybe it's a dinosaur. Maybe we're wrong. We'll all find out together. Yeah, it's a lot of argument about if it's a dinosaur or not. Work also continues on the show building, with scaffolding rising around part of the track as it curves by the building. As we move around closer to the Burger Digs restaurant, we can see more work occurring on this side of the show building as well. And work continues on the exterior, closest to guests along the walkway. Diagonally to that show building, we saw construction continuing on another building, likely the load and unload building, or the load and unload area for this roller coaster. Remember, no opening date, no name. The project has not been announced in any way, shape, or form as of yet. Don't miss the chance to gain access to the Universal Orlando Resort Merchandise Garage Sale. Registration is now open for annual pass holders and team members starting July 1st. The garage sale will take place in Downstage 33 at Universal Studios Florida near the New York Public Library building. To reserve your spot, head on over to the Universal Orlando pass holder page, select the date, and fill out the form. You'll need to reserve your spot in advance and show your valid annual or seasonal pass and photo ID to enter. Once registration is complete, you'll receive a confirmation email. Annual pass holders and seasonal pass holders may sign up for one reservation time per day during the event. Pass holders will enter the Universal Studios front gate to access the sale, and preferred and premier pass merchandise discounts will not apply at the garage sale. If all reservations are filled up, there will also be a standby line available for access on a first-come, first-served basis. Universal Cinemark at City Walk here in Florida is reopening its theaters on July 3rd. Cinemark will be welcoming back guests with increased health and safety measures, including reduced auditorium capacities, staggered show times, increased seat cleaning, and contactless payment and ticketing for social distancing. Facial masks or coverings will be encouraged in all common areas such as lobbies, hallways, restrooms, restaurants, lounges, game rooms, and concession stands. Wearing a mask in the auditorium during a movie is optional as of right now, at least, but of course local law may indicate otherwise come July 3rd. You can check out a full list of the showings starting July 3rd on our website. However, there are a few movies playing as part of Cinemark's Comeback Classic series that are a perfect fit for welcoming back movies at Universal Orlando. Back to the Future will be playing on July 3rd at 1:40 p.m., 4:45, and 8 p.m. Ghostbusters is playing at 3 p.m. and 6:35 p.m. And Jaws will be playing on July 3rd at 3:10 and 6:45. You're going to have a panic on your hand on the 4th of July. Did we also mention that tickets are only $5? You're going to need a bigger bucket of popcorn, folks. I don't know. To watch these at home, though. I don't know. It's nice. I've seen all of these on the big screen in some re-release, so maybe I'm just less excited because I've already done it. But it's cool that movie theaters will be back, and those are three of my favorite, if not my absolute three favorite movies of all time. If you're looking for yet another benefit of being a pass holder, be sure to stop by Voodoo Donut in City Walk to try one of their pass holder donuts. They currently have a key lime and a pina colada donut to choose from, and you can head on over to our website to read a full review of those. If you're heading out to City Walk and Universal Studios Hollywood, you want to make sure you're prepared with your personal protective equipment before enjoying all there is to offer. And since City Walk Hollywood has reopened, there's been extensive social distancing measures as well as temperature checks and required face masks for all guests. There are masks on display for guests to check out in different sizes. They are for sale. They come in medium and large sizes. The outer layer of the mask is 100% polyester, while the inside is 50% cotton and 50% polyester. Each mask costs $8 or $20 for three. If you need to stock up on hand sanitizer too, you can purchase a bottle attached to a carabiner clip for $3, so it's always easy to access. Of course, the designs available in Hollywood currently are the Pride mask and as well the Universal Studios logo mask. After nearly 2 weeks of a soft open period, open to residents of Osaka Prefecture with annual passes, Universal Studios Japan has finally exited the soft opening period and has returned to general business. Day guests and annual pass holders alike are welcome to visit without reservations, provided they live in the 6 prefectures in the Kansai area. As part of the park's transition to a full reopening, some new procedures have been implemented within the park to keep people safe. At the popular Waterworld stage show, guests can enjoy a new pre-show that doesn't involve shouting and maintains social distancing protocols. Further implementation of ground markers helps guests enjoy atmospheric shows like the Power of Pop UK edition in a socially distanced manner. And guests are also asked to sit only next to each other at tables rather than across, since sitting across can transmit COVID-19 easier. You can read through Universal Studios Japan's procedures for preventing COVID-19 infections in our piece ahead of the soft opening. As we mentioned, only visitors living within the 6 prefectures of the Kansai area can visit currently. A time frame for guests outside of the area has yet to be announced. As the notoriously hot and humid Japanese summer approaches, Universal Studios Japan is taking steps to ensure guests can have a relatively comfortable visit to the park. As part of this, the park has implemented a mask-free zone similar to the U-Rest areas in Orlando. At the area along the park's central lagoon, guests can sit at benches and remove their mask for breathing. Signs on the benches encourage guests to remain distant when possible, but obviously this isn't always possible. The mask-free zone entrance is located in Hollywood, across from Sing on Tour. Guests are asked to sanitize their hands as they enter and exit the mask-free zone. Thank goodness for this new addition, since Japan's summers are usually on the same level, if not worse, than the famous Floridian summers with their humidity. It'll certainly be helpful to have an area within the park to relax a bit with your mask off. And I will tell you, as a person who lives in Orlando and has visited Japan in July, it's actually worse in Japan. The humidity's way worse So yeah, don't be like, oh, I've been to Florida. It's fine. I'm telling you, it's worse. Universal Studios Japan is actually the most visited park in the entire Universal family, yet it seems to be the one most people don't know about. So we figured on our latest trip to Osaka, we'd give you a full grand circle tour of the park, complete with the new social distancing practices. You can head on over to our website or right here on our YouTube channel to take this full, over 40-minute video tour of the park. Spencer did a great job. You should check it out. I know I actually am excited to sit down and watch it myself today. As Japan moves to encourage more eco-friendly behaviors, the national government passed a law last year which instated a plastic bag tax effective July 1st. As such, Universal Studios Japan has announced that it will be discouraging plastic bag usage across the park from this date and will encourage guests to buy stylish My Bag reusable bag designs based on popular IPs from within the park. Each My Bag comes with both a tote and a small pouch. There are 4 designs for guests to enjoy: Despicable Me, Jurassic Park, Jaws, and the Peanuts. Each bag costs 2,000 yen, or about $18.64 American, including tax, and includes a small coin purse-esque pouch. The park introduced these bags ahead of the July 1st plastic bag tax already. Plastic shopping bags will still be offered at Universal Studios Japan, but guests will have to pay 20 yen, about 18 cents in US dollars per bag. These My Bags are on sale now at all 48 stores across Universal Studios Japan. I actually had Spencer pick me up all the Jaws designs because I love Jaws, as you may know. You may remember that we recently shared an update on the construction going on in Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Japan. Well, thanks to Twitter user USJ1, we're getting to see that more progress has been made in the form of an addition of a favorite Mario character, Yoshi, our favorite flying dino. Does he fly? He kind of jumps and then pedals his feet. Is that flying? Who knows? Mario's faithful companion, though, has been added to the land. You're getting a closer look. We see Yoshi, and he's just as adorable in real life as you would have imagined. In the corner of the image, we even get a shot of the famous berry plant that Yoshi is known for eating. Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Japan was initially slated to open this summer. No new opening date has been announced. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to UniversalParksNewsToday.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to Universal Parks News Today here on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, make sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. For UPNT, this is Tom Corliss saying the future is whatever you make it, so make it a good one. Stay safe, everybody.